Welcome in to Gaylor Field here at Knoxville Catholic High School for the final time today. There were two games this morning, or not this morning, but more so early and late afternoon, both between the Copperheads and the Bears. Now, in the third and final game of today, it will take place between the Eagles and the Bobcats. The Bobcats still in search of their first win. They currently sit at 0-6. The Eagles at 3-2, looking to keep their above 500 record. So on the mound, starting for the Bobcats, will be Hunt. Big number 17 will start the game for the Bobcats on the mound. First pitch home is ball number 1. Hayden Griffith will lead the game off for the Eagles. Griffith now ahead 2-0. Your defensive alignment for the Bobcats. Mac McCord out in left, Mac McCord is in center, Rockhold in right, McCord in left, Bennett at third, Richardson at short, Setzer at second, Nitri at first, Cowell behind the dish, Hunt on the mound. Strike number 2 is in there, strike number 1 is in there. It's 2-1. Two-one home misses down low. It's 3-1. It's been a long day of baseball here in Knoxville Catholic. A bunch of close games in the first two. A bunch of rain delays. The sky kind of clearing up now. It's not too miserable. I think we'll get through it without any problems. Hunt allows a leadoff walk to Hayden Griffith. Not how he wanted to start his day, but there's a runner on. And up will walk David Clark. Griffith, the leadoff base runner. David Clark in for his first at bat. First pitch home to him. Sent high in the air. Nitri ranging in a foul territory just left of the bag. And he will put it away just shy of the wall. Not the deep wall, but the wall going down the first baseline. So it appeared, and that would be the first out of the inning. David Clark pops out in foul territory. And that's one gone. Cohen Beyblade will stand in. Beyblade, the catcher for the Eagles, and their sole game of this Monday tripleheader. Every Monday here at Knoxville Catholic, there will be 3 games played instead of the regular 2. A little pump fake from Griffith going off of first. That one sent back up the middle. McCord going back, and he will put it away right in front of the center field wall. A couple of deep flyouts for the Eagles in the top half of the first. There's 2 gone. And steps Brody Waller. We've seen light tower power off the bat of Brody Waller. First pitch home to him. Big swing and miss from Waller, or swing and a foul, and it goes to 0-1. If you'll excuse me, the camera has been bothering me the most part of today. I'm trying to figure out a way that I like it. A little crooked, but we'll leave it there and see how that looks. So Waller now behind 0-1. Brody Waller playing first base for the Eagles in this one. He'll stand in, swing the club for the first time. Runner goes off of first. Waller, the line, right to the glove of a leaping Bennett over at third. Waller, good contact, but unfortunately it hit it right to the third baseman. And that is the third out of the first. We had on the bottom half of it, tied at 0, your score. The Bobcats will get their first time swinging here in this one. They're currently 0-6, still looking for their first win. Up first, it will be 1, 2, 3. Tyler Bennett, Richardson, and Ian Setzer. Tyler Bennett just made that nice grab over on third base to end the top half of the frame. We'll see if we can get anything going in the bottom half of it. He'll line that one into center. Unfortunately, Sandstrom is right there. So a hard hit ball to Bennett and a hard hit ball from Bennett. One up, one down. And we'll step Richardson. First pitch to him. Misses the plate. It's 1-0. Richardson playing shortstop for the Bobcats here in this one. They'll look to get their Monday going off right. An early week win would be huge for this team, who is still searching for their first. The lefty kicking it on the mound will be Kidd. He will be throwing to Cohen. Beyblade behind the plate. We mentioned Brody Waller over on first. Griffith on second. Clark over at short. Myers at third. Riley, Sandstrom, and Witter going left, center, and right. Big swing and a miss there from Richardson, and he'll move even in the count. It's 2-2. Richardson playing his fifth out of the seventh game. Didn't start the first few games, but since then has been a primary starter for this team. And he sends that one high and deep to left. Riley going back at the track, at the wall, and he leaps and makes the catch right on the warning track. So took away a home run there for Richardson, who missed it by maybe a foot and a half. And there's two gone. Not a jumping catch, but kind of went up on a tiptoe, reached up over the wall. Deep fly ball from Richardson just fell short, and that'll bring up Ian Setzer. Setzer himself had a few deep drives in his Thursday game at Maryville. Couldn't get anything to fly out of that deep fence over that Maryville High School. If that was here, he would have most likely had 2 home runs that day instead. I believe it was just 2 doubles he had on Thursday. The 1-1 home to Setzer is in the dirt. Kidd still throwing from the left side. Setzer now at a 3-1. He'll look to get a little 2-out rally going in this part of the game for the Bobcats. 3-1 home to him will be ball 4 in the dirt. It's a 2-out walk. So with Setzer aboard, that will bring up Samuel Harding. Harding, one of the 2 DHs for the Bobcats in this one. A lefty will stand in against a lefty for his first at-bat. Harding, a 2-way player for the Bobcats this season. He's playing DH today, but we've seen him over at first, second, third, and on the mound. Harding fouls that one off down the left field line. He'll move to 1-1. Setzer will get a lead. He'll be put in motion with anything going. One home was drilled back up the middle. Sandstrom finding it out in center, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. The Bobcats train a runner on first. We are through 1 full. Your score, 0-0. Second inning underway. It will be 5, 6, and 7 due up. Peyton Witter, Andrew Lewis, and Jackson Good. We saw a couple of hard hit balls for the Eagles in the top half of the inning. First pitch home to Witter, misses outside. It's 1-0. Hunt still on the mound. He'll go multiple innings today. Swing and a miss there from Witter. Peyton Witter standing in at a 2-2 count. We've seen Hunt quite a few times this season for the Bobcats. I believe he's the most used pitcher on the season, or I guess more so on the summer. This is his third game starting in only 7 games. Falling behind the leadoff hitter of the inning, this count at 3-1 to Witter. Hunt deals the 3-1. Curveball misses up and in. So the count is now full. Excuse me, I had my count wrong. So Witter now at a full count. Full count pitch to the leadoff hitter is a little half swing. No go, no appeal. And it is a leadoff walk. So that'll bring up Andrew Riley for the first time. The lefty will swing the bat for the first time today. He'll stand in with nobody out and a runner on. Hunt deals 2, and Riley sharply in the right field. That one's going to get down in front of Rockholt. Witter will go first to third. Riley into second base. They will both be held up there. It is a no-out double. That puts runners on second and third. The Eagles threatening here in the top half of the second. Solid knock by Andrew Riley, knocking one down the line. Rockholt got to it quickly, but not quick enough to hold him to a single bag. Riley's now at second, Witter's now at third. And with nobody out and 2 runners on, up stands Jackson Good. Or, excuse me, Jackson Good will be the next hitter. It'll be Andrew Lewis due up. Big swing and a foul ball off the bat of Lewis. He'll move to 1-1. Andrew Lewis from Knoxville. I believe this is the first time we're seeing him this season for the Eagles. Fouled high and up out of play. A couple of foul balls off the bat of Lewis in his first at-bat here today, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Hunt to Lewis is another foul ball. Good at bat by Lewis, the lefty, fighting off a bunch of close pitches here against Hunt to start his at bat. And he'll stand in with Peyton Witter on third and Andrew Riley on second. On deck will be Jackson Good. So the 1-2 coming. Just missed. Called strike 3. I was going to say that pitch was close. Home plate umpire just having a little bit of delayed visual punch-out animation. But Andrew Lewis goes down looking. That's the first out. Now with one batter retired, Jackson Good will come up. The lefty will stand in, number 14. Hunt living on that outside corner, didn't get that one to go his way, but still attacking exactly where he needs to. Just up over 20 pitches here through an inning and a third. 1-0 back to him off the glove of Hunt. The shortstop will throw over in time. Richardson will retire Jackson Good down a line. Meanwhile, Peyton Witter moves from third to home and Riley from second to third. So the Eagles do plate one. It's an RBI ground out for Jackson Good. So that'll bring up Maddox Myers. Myers, the 8-hole hitter tonight. Myers now at a 1-1. Myers stands in, 1 run across in the inning, another one over on third. That one back at the middle. That will plate the run from third. Maddox Myers with an RBI base hit up the middle. That'll score Andrew Riley, and it is now a 2-0 game for the Eagles. Couple of good at-bats in a row from Eagles hitters. A long at-bat followed by a single. And that'll bring up Dylan Stenstrom. The lefty batting 9-hole today. That one's chopped on the ground to first. Nitri is there. He will tag the runner himself, and that is the last out of the inning. So the Eagles get 2 with their part of the second inning. The Bobcats look to respond. Your score, 2-0. Bottom of the second inning set to go. Up will come Mac McCord. McCord works the count to 1-1. Mac McCord playing in his 5th game of the season for the Bobcats. Number 22 swinging it from the right-handed box. Facing Kidd for the first time today. Kidd gets ahead 1-2. So now out of nowhere, a little bit of rain starting to come down. Because why not, right? I want to on the ground to third. Myers come in and he'll throw on the run in time to get McCord flying down the line. A very late call from field umpire. But a good play by Myers thrown across his body on the run, and there's one gone. So now Cameron Combs will step in. One gone in the inning. Out one, deep drive down the left field line and foul. Good contact off the bat of Combs, but he'll go down to 1-1. One. Called strike number 2 is in there. Harding down to his last strike in this at bat. It's 1-2. Or excuse me, Combs. Kid kicks and deals the 1-2 home. Out one in there. It's 2-2. The rain's starting to trickle down a little heavier. Maybe a medium drizzle. Hopefully it doesn't rain too long. Out one outside. Count will run to 3-2. So the full count pitch. That one's in the dirt. A good battle by both Kidd and Combs. I wonder how much the onset of rain kind of messed with the releases of Kidd there in that at bat. But in will step Bryce Cowell. First pitch home to the catcher misses. It's 1-0. Bryce Cowell playing behind the dish. We see him in a 2 or 3 man rotation for catcher for the Bobcats. Cowell on the ground to third. Just foul. Myers going over for it. It rolled foul and it's 1-1. We already have had a rain delay. It wasn't even raining when we went to a rain delay. But a couple of sirens went off just behind the field. Umpires kicked everybody off of it. That one almost hits Cowell. But we went into like a 20, 25 minute-ish delay. Haven't seen rain since. We got through the whole later half of the second game and an inning and a half in this game before the rain started coming down again. Cowell drives one deep out to left. Riley going back on it. He will make the play at the wall. So that is now the second ball hit off the bat of the Bobcats that fell just short of a shot. Combs will retreat back to first. It's a loud out number 2 for Cowell. And in will come Nitri. Rain's starting to pick up a little bit. I want in on Nitri. It's 1-0. We won't get a rain delay unless there's lightning or thunder or anything serious, or if the rain turns into a downpour that becomes too much to handle. The runner goes off of first. The throw down, trying to get Combs. Not in time. Good attempt by the shortstop, Clark. Instead, it's a stolen bag. Out one back up the middle will be fielded by a Kidd. He'll toss over. Nitri is retired. That is how the second inning ends. We are through 2 full. The Bobcats strand one. It is still 2-0. The Eagles will be back up to bat for their third time today. And don't you just love living in the South where it can be sunshine 1 second and then absolutely pouring the next? Well, that's what's happening. And then, what would you know it? The rain has ceased to be that hard. Maybe it stopped entirely. I can't tell from in here. But welcome to Tennessee. In steps Hayden Griffith. Hunt still back on the mound. The Eagles will start their second time through. First pitch home to Griffith. Misses. It's 1-0. It looks as though the rain has entirely stopped out here at Gaylor Field. Just a little half-inning downpour. That one fouled off. It's 1-1. Hayden Griffith walked in his first at-bat. He was a leadoff hitter in the first. Hunt, his 30th pitch on the ground over to second. Setzer is there. He'll flip over. One up, one down. Hayden Griffith is retired by way of a 4-3 groundout. That'll bring up David Clark. First pitch home to Clark, misses in the dirt. It's 1-0. Clark 0 for 1 today. Was retired in his first at bat. He'll look to get his day going. Two zero just misses the corner. Count moves to 3-0. Hunt in danger of allowing a 1-out walk. Three 0 comment to David Clark. In there, strike number 1. Hunt battles back. The 3-1. Big swing and a miss from Clark. And good work by Hunt after being down 3-0. Battles back to a full count on Clark. Good at bat between these two. The payoff pitch is sent high in the air, center field. McCord is there. He will retire. Clark for the second out of the inning. A deep fly ball off the bat of Clark, unfortunately, wasn't hit hard quite enough. And there's 2 up, 2 down. Up will come Cohen Beyblade. Cohen Beyblade comes up 0 for 1. He'll look to get the third inning going. His team already 2 up, 2 down. Breaking ball in there from Hunt. Count moves to 0-1. Hunt has always been solid through his now third appearance. He'll get the Bobcats what they need. He just needs some run support after. That one sent high up in the air, center field. McCord is there again. And it is a 3 up, 3 down inning for the Bobcats. They get the Eagles retired in order. They will have their third chance to come back up to bat when we come back. Your score 2-0. Third inning for the Bobcats out here in Knoxville Catholic. They trail 0-2. The Eagles scored 2 in the second. The Bobcats have yet to answer back. It will still be the lefty kid on the rubber. Up comes Lucas Rockhold. First pitch to him, fouled off. It's 0-1. Rockhold playing right field for the Bobcats here tonight. He's gotten a little bit of action out there at the 9-hole. Lucas Rockhold is also the 9-hole hitter. 9 out of 10 hitters in this lineup today. On deck stands McCord. Then the lineup will turn over. Tyler Bennett will be after him. Rockhold making a bid to get on base in his first at bat. He's 3-1 over Kidd. Kidd's 35th pitch on the way. Misses down low. Count moves to 4-1. It's a leadoff walk. In the meantime, it looks like the rain has started to trickle down once again. Up will come McCord. He will get his first bat in the 10-hole. He shows bunt on the first baseline. It'll go foul. Goes to 0-1. It was definitely a squeeze of some sort. Rockhold was going off of first. Rockhold goes again. No swing, no bunt. The throw down. In time. Good throw by the catcher Beyblade behind the dish to catch Rockhold going. An absolute seed in the rain. That was real pretty to watch. Rockhold out on the caught, stealing. McCord at a 1-1. So I guess the universe just doesn't like the Bobcats when they're up at bat because they were at bat. It was raining. They go up to pitch. It stops raining. They come back up to bat, and it's raining again. McCord, meanwhile, on a 3-1. Lefty fires home. Count and run full on McCord. It's 3-2. Tyler Bennett was standing on deck after him, Richardson. On 3-2 missed pitches. That'll put a runner back on base, and up will come Tyler Bennett. So 1 up, 1 down, or 1 on, 1 down. Tyler Bennett will come back to the dish for his second at bat. First pitch coming from Kidd to Bennett. Misses outside. It's ball 1. Throw down trying to get McCord caught up. Out one high and up. Kidd will fall behind to Bennett. It's 3-0. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Pretty good viewership right now, as most of the BCA Bobcats games do get some of the highest viewership out of all teams. 3-0 misses. It's a 4-pitch walk to Bennett. Back-to-back walks out of the hand of Kidd. The lefty struggling to find the zone in the rain. And there are 2 runners on and 1 out. Up will come Richardson. I think I have a pretty good guess as to why the viewership is up today. It might or might not have something to do with the weather outside and the fact that people might just want to be inside watching this one. But luckily for them, they have the option now too. Richardson goes down 0-1. He's also 0 for 1 today. Kidd will step off. Rain still coming down pretty consistently. It's raining. Now McCord on second, Bennett on first. Richardson lines that one back up the middle, out to center. Centrum going back. He will make the play on it. He'll pluck it out of the air. Meanwhile, McCord going from second to third. The throw will not be in time. It's a deep fly ball that advances McCord to second, or to third, excuse me. And now there are runners on the corners with 2 gone. So a good spot for Ian Setzer for the runs, or for the Bobcats' first run of the day. McCord 90 feet away. Bennett, the tying run over on first. Setzer having 2 of the team's 3 hits in their game over on Thursday. First pitch to him, deep into right. Witter going back. And he will not make the play in foul territory. Setzer at 0-1. Setzer in 0-1. And the first potential RBI opportunity for the Bobcats tonight. We'll check over on Bennett. Nothing going. Bennett looks like he's asking for something, maybe a new bat. A little bit of pine tar, it looks like. Something so he can grip the bat a little better. It is raining wet and slippery out here. So he'll walk back out as he's currently in a 0-1 situation. Bennett off of first, McCord over on third. Ian Setzer at the plate in an 0-1 count. The lefty fires home. That one deep into right again on the right field line. Witter giving it a look. And he will make the catch in foul territory. This time, Setzer doesn't get lucky. And that's the final out of the inning. The Bobcats strand 2 more. They don't get any back. We are through 3 full. Your score still 2-0. Fourth inning here at Knoxville Catholic. It will be Birdie Waller up against Hunt, who's still pitching. First pitch to him. Gets a swing and miss over the top of the breaking ball down low. It's 0-1. Waller 0 for 1 today. Down in the count 0-2. Waller, I believe, had that rocket of a line drive right over to third. Unfortunately, Bennett made a good leaping play over there at third base. Retired Waller in his first at bat. Now down to Hunt 0-2. That one chopped on the ground to second. Catcher coming in. He'll make the play, throw over in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one up, one down, and up will come Peyton Witter. Witter had a nice long at bat in his first time through today. Hunt looking to keep his streak alive of consecutive batters sat down. Breaking ball in and up on Witter. It's 2-0. Witter, the right fielder for the Eagles here in this one. He's been busy out there in right field defensively. That one fouled on the third baseline. It'll be 2-1. Witter walked in his previous at bat. Had a nice long at bat. Couple of close takes and a bunch of foul balls. Now at 2-1. That one hit high in the air, center field. McCord's been busy out there in center. He will get underneath it, and that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Andrew Riley. First pitch to him down low. It's 1-0. The third baseman, Bennett, was almost playing toes in the grass. Looks like he's not too scared of the lefty hitting something right at him in the air on a line. That one finds home. It's 1-1. Hunt still below 50 pitches, having himself a pretty solid day other than the 2 runs. Big swing and a miss there from Riley. And he'll go down 1-2. Riley's 1 for 1. He found some grass in his previous at bat. '50th pitch from Hunt. Just down low. Riley staying alive. Count moves to 2-2. Good battle by Riley once more. Haven't gotten a hit, or a run in a couple innings. But they have been fighting off some very close pitches against Hunt. Some good competitive at-bats for both teams, really, tonight. The 3-2 on the way to Riley is fouled off. We'll do it again. Exactly what I'm talking about. The 3-2 coming to Riley once more is right on a line of Tyler Bennett. So I was wrong. The lefty goes opposite field, right in the glove of Tyler Bennett over at third. He's had some sharp line drives to him over there. Makes another one, and that is the end of the top half of the fourth. We are halfway home. Your score, Eagles 2, Bobcats nothing. First half of this one over in a blink. Now we're in the back half. First pitch from Kidd coming home to Samuel Harding. Plunks him. That'll be a leadoff base runner on one pitch. Didn't get a chance to set the scene or nothing. And already Max McCord is up. Bobcats still trail by 2. Big swing and a miss there from number 22. But as we head in the back half of this one, they'll look to start getting some motion offensively. Harding will lead off of first base after being hit by the pitch. Recorded at 0-1. The throw down trying to get Harding. Some good heads-up catching by Cohen Beyblade. We've seen a few times he's thrown behind the runner. Him and Birdie Waller have to be on the same page for one of those to be successful. That's a rather difficult pickoff play to pull off. That one in there. McCord now down 0-2. Or, excuse me, 1-2. Harding off of first. The 1-2 pitch is swung on. Yes, McCord goes around. That is a strikeout for out number 1. Kidd bounces back from the hit by pitch to get a strikeout, and there's one gone. A little half swing. McCord was hoping that he didn't fully go around, but pretty clear that he did. He is the first out. Up will come Cameron Combs. Combs will see Kidd for the second time here tonight. Another pick off on Harding. That one painting the corner of the other batter's box. Close pitch there. Doesn't go Kidd's way. Comes now to 2-0. Combs now at a 3-0. The rain did die off for the previous half inning. We'll look to see if there's a third straight at bat for the Bobcats where the rain turns on. It's a 4-pitch walk for Kidd against Combs, and there'll be quickly 2 runners on and only 1 out. So up will come Cameron Cowell, or excuse me, Bryce Cowell. Number 8, the catcher, will stand in, and the Bobcats could potentially have something going here in the 4th inning. Howell 0 for 1. He'll stand in with Harding on second, Combs on first. Kidd about to throw his 60th pitch of the night. And it finds home against Cowell. He goes up 0-1. Cowell is also 0 for 1. This is Cowell's 4th game he's played in this season. Cowell chops one to the third base. Myers coming in. He'll throw across his body. In time to get Cowell. Good work by Maddox Myers coming in. A bang-bang play over to first, but Cowell is retired. No shot ever. Turning 2 on that one. Ball was hit too slowly. Maddox was coming in from too far away. And there's 2 gone with 2 runners in scoring position. Up will stand Niatri. Something in the outfield could score one, maybe two. First pitch home to him is deep in the outfield. Unfortunately, it'll be right where Witter is standing. He'll get underneath it, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Bobcats strand another two. They still trail behind 2-0 as we head into the fifth. Last few innings here in this one, we will have still Hunt on the rubber. That one popped high in the air by Lewis. Sets her over there at second. One pitch, one out. Hunt continues to mow through the lineup of the Eagles. And there's one gone quickly. So that'll bring up Jackson Good. First pitch swing and a first pitch pop out right over to deep second base. Andrew Lewis is out. And up comes Jackson Good. He's 0 for 1. That one popped high in the air to left. McCord going back on it. He will find it. 2 up, 2 gone. Couple of pop outs on 2 pitches. We'll see if we see a 3-pitch inning for Hunt. I doubt we will. Up will come Maddox Myers. If I'm Myers, I am fully taking this pitch. Hunt can groove a a middle fastball. And I wouldn't swing at it if I was Myers. Myers is 1 for 1. We'll see. Inside, so it missed. Didn't matter. Looked like he was full taking anyways after 2 pitches and 2 outs. One to Myers. That one swung at and missed, and it's 1-1. Hunt still shy of 60 pitches as he enters his 5th inning of work. Has already retired 2 in the 5th. The 1-1 coming. That one's popped high out of play. 1-2. Hunt not inducing a lot of ground balls tonight. Maybe a few here and there, but a lot of pop outs tonight. Has only thrown 5 pitches this inning. The 6th one is the 1-2 to Myers. That one's on the ground over to first. Knight tried to not make a play on it, and it will not be a 1-2-3 inning for Hunt. He allows a 2-out base runner. And there's a runner on. So now with Maddox Myers over off of first, Dylan Stenstrom will come back up. Stenstrom's 0 for 1. Dylan Stenstrom, a Knoxville native, as most of the league is. The 1-0 to him. Misses outside. It's 2-0. Three straight balls up and out of the zone from Hunt. Allowed a two out base runner. And Maddox Myers over on first has not found the strike zone against the 10-hole hitter or the 9-hole hitter. That one popped high out of play. It's 3-1. Three-one home to Stenstrom. Ball four on the outer part of the plate. Good work by Stenstrom working the walk. And there are two in a row, two out base runners, and the lineup will flip over. Up will come Hayden Griffith. So Stenstrom leading off of first. Maddox Myers over off of second. First pitch home to Griffith is in there. He's down 0-1. Griffith 0 for 1 in his third at bat. That one fouled hard out of play. 0-2. Hunt back to being a strike away from escaping two runners on in the fifth. Hunt deals, though, too. Fouled off. Good at bat by Griffith. We'll get a timeout the last second taken by Griffith. Maybe trying to throw Hunt off of his groove. Hunt at about 70 pitches. We could see Hunt come back out for a sixth inning potentially if he can get out of this. The 0-2 coming in the dirt. One, two, swung on and missed. Griffith goes down swinging. Have yourself a day, Hunt. The right-hander has shoved his way through 5 straight innings, only allowing 2 in the process. He's needing some run support here as they are now down their last 3 at-bats. We will head on the bottom half of the 5th. Your score, 2-0. Bobcats fifth, try to get some runs back. They trail 0-2. Up will come Lucas Rockholt. He's 0 for 0 today. There is also a new pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, as that one sent high and deep to left field by Rockholt. And it's gone! Lucas Rockholt, a solo shot to start the fifth inning. That one high and deep to left. That one probably the furthest home run we've seen at this ballpark yet. Didn't even get a chance to introduce the new pitcher before he already allowed a leadoff home run in the fifth. The Bobcats get one back. The score now 2-1. So the new pitcher will be Ward. The right-handed pitcher will come in and try to not do the same thing he just did. Up will come McCord. He's 0 for 0 today as well. Nice solo shot. How about that? That one hit hard on the line and foul. The Bobcats get one back. They're now down 2-1 as the bottom half of the fifth inning might as well have just started with McCord. That one hit high over the right side. Waller's in the foul territory. He will put it away. So it's a home run and a pop out to the first base side foul territory to start the fifth. The lineup will flip over. Tyler Bennett will come up. First pitch from Ward to Bennett is fouled off behind the plate. Bennett 0 for 1. This will be the Bobcats' third time through the lineup. Out one outside to Bennett. It's 1-1. Mason Ward, the righty on the mound, struggling a little bit to start the inning. Bounce back by getting a pop out. 0-1. Misses downstairs. It's 2-1. Three one hit hard on the line and foul. A bunch of hard hit balls off the bat of every Bobcats hitter this inning. Full count, swung on and missed. That's a drop third strike. Bennett will hustle down to first. The throw not in time. Good work by Bennett having the heads up baseball. And he stands at first base safely after striking out. That'll bring up the two-hole hitter Richardson. Richardson stands in with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch to him is in there. He goes down 0-1. So now Bennett off of first. That one upstairs on Richardson. Richardson 0 for 2 looking for his first knock. Bobcats already have driven in one. The 3-1 little half swing. Called strike number 2. He did in fact go around and count once full on Richardson. Bennett leading off of first. Mason Ward on the rubber. That one is a little low for sure. So it's a full count walk. That'll put 2 runners on with still only 1 gone and 1 across here in the inning. So In comes Ian Setzer. Big spot for the second baseman. Setzer 0 for 1 today, fouled out in foul territory. First pitch to him is in there, strike number 1. Good stop by Cohen Beyblade behind the dish to keep the runners at bay. Bennett over on second, Richardson on first. Setzer, another Knoxville native. 1-1, just a bit high now. It's 2-1. If you're just tuning in, you're catching a good moment in the game. A leadoff home run by Lucas Rockholt, followed by a couple good at-bats, and Setzer lines one into center field. Central coming in. That's going to land in front of the center fielder. Bennett around third. He'll blow through the stop sign. He's coming home. The throw at the plate. Not in time. It's an RBI single for Ian Setzer. That'll score Bennett from second. The game is now tied up at 2 apiece. Good solid knock softly into center field by Ian Setzer. That keeps runners still on first and second with only one gone. Another hit for Setzer when it matters most. And in will come Samuel Harding. Bobcats making a good bid to win their first game of the season. That one into center field, or just beyond second base. Hayden Griffith is going to make the play on it. That was hit a little less deep than I thought it was. So that's the second out. The throw over to Richardson at second base was not in time. I don't know why I thought that ball was hit a little harder. Regardless, that will bring up Mac McCord. Bobcats would hate to strand yet another 2 runners. They've done that multiple times tonight. First pitch to McCord finds home. It's 0-1. McCord now down 0-2. Watch the strike 2 go past him. Richardson over off of second. Ian Setzer on first. Throw down by Beyblade was not in time. We've seen Cohen Beyblade do that 5 times tonight, maybe. Throw it behind the lead runner, trying to get him lacking leading off of a bag. Obviously, for the ones leading off of second base, it's going to be a little harder to do. Richardson's back safely. McCord, meanwhile, on a 1-2 count. Just missed. Count runs even at 2 apiece. So 2's everywhere. Eagles got 2 runs. Bobcats got 2 runs. 2-2 count with 2 runners on and 2 outs. That one misses down low. The count will run to 3-2. Mac McCord having himself an at-bat. If he gets it, Cameron Combs is on deck. Both runners going. The 3-2 gets past Beyblade. Big turn for both runners over on second and third. They will stay there, and it is a full count 2-out walk that will load the bases. So we'll get a little mound meeting to discuss the game plan of the Eagles. So a big spot for Cameron Combs. 2 outs, bases juiced, tie ball game, bottom half of the 5th. First pitch home. Little half swing, doesn't go around, but it's a called strike regardless. It's 0-1. Biggest moment of the game so far. Another swing and a miss from Combs, and he'll go down 0-2. The 0-2 from Ward to Combs. It's hit high and deep to left. Riley finding it. He's coming in, and he will make the catch. So the Bobcats get 2 more. They strand the bases loaded. And your score after 5 full, 2-2. Final 2 innings here for a Monday night matchup between the Eagles and the Bobcats. It will be the lefty Cox coming on. He will face 2-3-4 David Clark, Cohen Beyblade, and Brody Waller. Clark 0 for 2, the big lefty, will look to make him 0 for 3, sit down the side in order, and get his hot bats back up at the plate. Bobcats stranded the bases loaded multiple times. First pitch misses outside. It's 1-0. So we'll get a little defensive alignment change as it looks like Harding has been brought in at third. I believe everything else is the same. Big swing and a miss there from Clark. He'll go down 1-1. Cox coming in a very tight game. His third pitching appearance this season. Fastball down low was 2-1. The 2-1 from the lefty to Clark. In there, strike number 2. 2-2 count to David Clark, the shortstop for the Eagles tonight. To the lefty fires home. Swing and a miss. Gets Clark down swinging. 1 up, 1 down by way of the strikeout. And up will come Cohen Bailey. Good work there by Cox out of the pen, getting the first batter he sees retired by way of the punch out. Cohen Bailey looked to fare a little better. He's 0 for 2. That one on the ground to third. Harding is there. He'll throw over. In time. 2 up, 2 down for the Bobcats in the 6th. The Eagles not having their most ideal offensive inning here as they just surrendered 2 runs to allow the game to fall tied. But the Bobcats, who are still searching for their first win, currently at 0-6, are fighting here more than they have been all season. Up steps Brody Waller. Waller also 0 for 2. All 3 batters here in the 6th have been 0 for 2. The 2 previously now at 0-3. Big swing and a miss over the top of the fastball down low, and it's 2-1. Cox really dialing in and throwing straight gas past a few of the Eagles here in the 6th inning. The lefty doing what a late game reliever is supposed to be doing. 2-1. Just misses outside. The 3-1 coming from Cox to Waller is hit high in the air on the right field line. The first baseman Nye tried giving it a look, and I don't believe he caught it. That will load the count up. Now with 2 up and 2 down already, Brody Waller stands in as the Eagles' final shot here in this 6th inning. Cox, the 3-2. Ball 4 just missed outside to Waller. That will put a runner on. Now Waller off of first. That one on the ground to third. Harding coming in. Spin throw over to first. In time. Peyton Waiter is retired on a nice defensive play by the third baseman Harding, and that's how the top of the sixth comes to an end. Your scores we head in the bottom half of the sixth. Bobcats try to take the lead back. It's 2-2. Both teams running out of time to take the lead, and it is still tied at 2 as we head into the bottom half of the sixth inning. Mason Ward still on the rubber for the Eagles, due up. It will be Bryce Cowell up first. First pitch to him. Little half swing. It's 0-1. Cowell 0 for 2 today. That moves to 1-2 on the catcher. He looked to get the sixth inning going. The Bobcats will left to plate one, go 1-2-3 in the top half of the seventh, and walk out of here tonight with their first win of the season. Cold strike 3. Bryce Cowell goes down looking. That's how things get started here in the sixth. Swing will step the first baseman Knight try. He'll come up. Lucas Rockhold will follow suit. That one popped high in the air on the right field line. And it'll go foul, and either Waller or Witter can make a play on it. I try 0 for 2 today, and it would be a good spot to get something going for his first hit. That one in the dirt. Count moves to 1-1. Mason Ward about 40 pitches through an inning and a third. Strike number 2 in there to Niatri, and the first baseman down to his last strike here tonight. The 2-2 coming. Fouled off. We'll do it again. That one swung on and missed. Niatri goes down swinging. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Bobcats. Then they're part of the 6th. And up comes Lucas Rockhold. He had that solo shot an inning ago. See if he can pull something over the fence again. Strike 1 finds home, moves to 1-1. Good curveball by Ward on the corner. That makes it 1-2. Ward trying to go 3 up, 3 down. That one a little high and tight. Two coming. That one chopped on the ground a second. Griffith is there. He'll throw over. 3 up, 3 down. We head into the bottom or the top part of the final inning. We are through 6 full. We got 1 inning left. Your score 2-2. For the final time tonight, the Next inning is underway. Top half of the 7th inning. It will be the new pitcher on the mound, Hanson. He will face 6, 7, and 8. It will be Andrew Riley, Andrew Lewis, and Jackson Good. Andrew Riley 1 for 2 today. I do not believe this is Andrew Riley. I believe we are having a pinch hitter. I want to say this is Reeser. That'll be the end of the day for Riley, and we'll step Reeser. First pitch home from the new pitcher, Hanson. In there, strike number 1. Hanson, the right-handed hurler, will come in and try to hold the game right where it is at 2 apiece. Out 1, fastball down low, 1-1. I assume we will see nothing but heat tonight off the hand of Hanson on the bump. 1-1 turns into 1-2. Racer, the right-handed pinch hitter tonight, looking for his first at bat. The 1-2 home. Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. Hanson greets the first batter he sees and gets him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. Just filthy speed and filthy stuff being comboed off each other. It's real hard to do anything with. I would have struck out there for sure, but up will come Jackson Good. Or, excuse me, Andrew Lewis. Lefty steps in. Big swing and miss at the fastball, and he's down 0-1. The 0-1 just missed the corner. Called strike 2 on the corner. Hanson battling his filthy stuff, just missing the outside corner for 2 pitches. Finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Down goes Andrew Lewis. 2 up, 2 down by way of the strikeout. And trying to fare just any better is Jackson Good. First pitch home to Good. Misses inside, 1-0. One home to the designated hitter for the Eagles. Hanson only at 10 pitches. He's wheeling and dealing. That one in there. Strike number 2. Jackson Good looking to keep the game alive for the Eagles. The 1-2. Oh, every Bobcat on the field was walking off. That pitch very, very close. You saw the whole infield and the outfield start shifting towards the dugout. Just missed, though. It's 2-2. That one again. The whole field thought was Strike number 3 instead. It's 3-2. A couple of very close pitches being taken by Jackson Good. Have to respect the at-bat. Hanson will look to rear back to deliver the strikeout pitch on his third try. Nasty breaking ball. Called strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Go the Eagles in the 7th. They all are sat down in order by way of the strikeout. The Bobcats are now a single run in the bottom half of the 7th inning away from their first win of the season. We'll see if they get it when we come back. Your score through 6.5. 2-2. All right, here we go from the final time tonight. Welcome back to Gaylor Field out here at Knoxville Catholic. It will be a pinch hitter. It will be Isaac Yearwood due up. He will step in for, I believe, McCord. It is still Mason Ward on the rubber. Isaac Yearwood is looking to get the game-winning inning going for the Bobcats. It will be 9 or 10, 1, and 2. Yearwood, Bennett, and Richardson. 3 straight balls to start the at-bat for Yearwood. Bobcats would love a leadoff base runner. The winning run stands at the plate in a 3-0. Strike 1 comes home. It's a 3-1 count. The 3-1 from to Yearwood is hit high in the air opposite field. Riley's out there and left. And that's the first out of the inning. So now down their final 2 outs to get something going. The Yearwood fly out. In steps Bennett. Big swing and a miss from Bennett at the first pitch. Tyler Bennett 0 for 2 tonight. Now on, high and deep to left. Bennett has won the game for the Bobcats. It's a walk-off home run for Tyler Bennett. No doubt about that one. One of the hardest hit balls on a line we've seen. Tyler Bennett, a walk-off home run. The first of the season for the league and the first of the season for the Bobcats. Good game there between the Bobcats and the Eagles, and what a good way for the Bobcats to finally get their first win. That is awesome. You love to see that for the Bobcats. They move to 1-6. Eagles fall to 3-3. What a good game tonight. What a good way to end this Monday tripleheader out here at Knoxville Catholic. Tyler Bennett, the walk-off home run hero. And in a tight game throughout the entirety course of this one, it ends on a deep drive in the left field by Tyler Bennett. So if you know Tyler Bennett, tell him that he can find the video of his home run out here in the broadcast booth. Tell him to find the YouTube channel. I know he's going to want that one. But that'll do it here from Knoxville Catholic Field. I'm tired. I've called 3 baseball games today. What a good way to end it on. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and sticking with me today. I will be back for your team's next game, of course. Your final score here tonight, Bobcats win 32. My name is Hunter Mancuso. Thank you all for tuning in.